In this video, I will show you how to average numbers by ignoring zero values in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have student marks in various subjects in these columns. Now I want to calculate the average marks obtained by each student. I can calculate the average marks using the Excel average function like this. However, as you can see, some marks are zero because the students have opted for other subjects. So I want to calculate the average marks by ignoring or excluding the zero mark cells. To do that, we can use the Excel AVERAGEIF function. The AVERAGEIF function returns the average of all the cells in the range that meet the given criteria. This function accepts three arguments: a cell range, a criteria, and an optional average range. Let's type an equal sign to start the formula. Now type AVERAGEIF followed by an opening bracket. Since we want to calculate the average of the marks, I will select the range of the cells containing the first student's marks as the first argument. I want to include the cell in the average calculation only if the cell value is not zero. So I will type not equal to sign followed by 0 in the double quotes as the criteria argument. Since we want to apply the criteria and calculate the average on the same cell range, I will skip the third average range argument. Type the closing bracket and hit the enter key to complete the formula. Let's copy the formula to other cells by dragging the cell down from the bottom right corner of the cell. As you can see, we now have the average of cells by ignoring zero values. We can also use the AVERAGEIFS function instead of the AVERAGEIF function to calculate the same average excluding zero values. The AVERAGEIFS function returns the average of all the cells in the range that meet multiple criteria. We can specify more than one pair of range and criteria arguments to this function. Please note that the order of the arguments of this function is different from the AVERAGEIF function. Even though this function is meant for applying multiple conditions to multiple cell ranges, we can use it for a single condition as well. We need to specify the average range as the first argument here. So I will select the first student's marks as the average range. We want to apply the condition on the same cell range. So I will select the first student's marks as the first criteria range again as the second argument. Finally, I will type not equal to 0 in the double quotes as the first criteria argument. Type the closing bracket and hit the enter key to complete the formula. Let's copy the formula to other cells by dragging the cell down from the bottom right corner of the cell. As you can see, we now have the average of cells by ignoring zero values. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks, and how-to tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.